All right, let's quickly discuss insulation. So I have gone through on the walls here and put in sticky backed foam. It's a closed cell foam that should provide some level of both acoustic and initial thermal insulation. And this is on this wall that I'm going to obviously not put a window in. I've put it along the walls and pockets here. And then you'll also notice it's on the ceiling, but behind all of this is the butyl rubber backed acoustic insulation. So I did put that over lots of areas in the back here to complement this existing style acoustic insulation that comes with the van. So along down here, all the way to the back, this wall across here, and then along the ceiling as well. It's pretty easy to put in. Just clean the surface a little bit. You can cut it with scissors or an X-Acto blade. I've got this going all the way from edge to edge between the ceiling joists. And then with the space that's here, I have a big roll of Thinsulate that's actually going to get put up into those areas, along with the blanks in the door. And then I've also done the same thing to the back doors. You can see lined this with the same open cell foam, or sorry, closed cell foam rubber. And then big roll of Thinsulate, which I need to let expand a little bit, and we'll pop into the rest of there for thermal insulation. And it should be pretty well insulated. See how it goes. It's opening up a door panel on a Sprinter and lining it with some sound insulation, parts and pieces here just to give you a view. So this is the door panel removed, just to point out. This foam piece here that's got some butyl rubber sealant to it. It stays sticky, so you can just peel this back. This is normally pinned down here. I've already taken the speaker out that's right here. There's just 4 basic screws and a wiring harness that pulls out of the speaker. This guy is actually riveted to the door, and it's riveted on top of this white material. So I didn't want to actually cut this out, because I'm going to put all this back. As you can see, there's a bit of a water baffle here. The new speakers I'm putting in might be too deep for that, so I'm going to have to take that out, but I want to leave it now until I put the speakers in. This also has a flap that goes on the inside. So when you put this back in, this actually prevents water from going out. So all that tucks in there, and then this seals over top. So it runs water off to the inside and then out through some weep holes in the bottom if any water does happen to get into there. These guys here, that guy there. This is your door release arm. This guy actually has a pretty simple connection that I can go look at on the panel here in just a second. But this slides in, this pops in to the handle. Was not too hard to take off. What was tricky to take off is some of the snaps that go into these points. You gotta really kind of pry them off there and get them to peek out. But onto my insulation. So I put a bit more butyl rubber sound dampening insulation, and there's actually some, you'll see behind here. And then I put some sealed foam over top of that and all the way up back into here. This is a little bit deep back up into this cavern, but I was able to get my hand back up there and push that in. So all of this is now pretty solid.